Children are born storytellers. From the moment they walk into our setting, they are playing in the role play area, talking and communicating with each other, retelling stories that are familiar to them and important to them. They need this oral language in order to be able to then move to the stage of learning to read, then reading to learn, and then learning to write. I was attracted to NELI because it's an oral language programme, and for the last 10 years my main focus has been working with children in EYFS. It's based around 20 high quality texts, and lots of language and vocabulary can spider out from those. The other thing that I absolutely love is that it's a language programme that immerses all children in the experience, just regardless of their starting point. So you know as a practitioner that once the delivery is taking place, that every single child within your setting will be getting a dosage of high quality language.
I think very much that we were looking for an intervention programme initially to support our children who we knew already had a big gap in their speech and language development. When we actually looked closer at the NELI programme, we actually found that it would enable our whole cohort of children to access a very rich language programme, with then the children who were falling behind, who we'd identified, would then get a very specific intervention groups 3 times a week, and then have the one-to-one sessions. For us, lots of our children come to our school who don't have rich language experiences. We've always been very passionate about that children have to be able to talk a story before they can ever sit down to write a story.
And to be honest, I was a bit apprehensive at first because I felt like it was such a big commitment. The staff in the room are already so busy, and it's a 20-week programme that you have to stick to. But once we started it, it was just amazing. I was involved in the first week, so I was doing the small group sessions, and from the Monday to the Wednesday, we couldn't believe how the children were sitting and they were putting their hands up.
Children are more confident whilst playing and learning within continuous provision. They are role-playing NELI scenarios within their play. They're also using the words around the environment, and they take them off our NELI board and are often around the room during the day.
In order to be able to become a lifelong learner and to break down the barriers that our children need to be able to move on to their next sort of part of their journey in education, they need to be able to engage, and they need to be able to listen and be attentive. And throughout the NELI programme, just starting with the format of the NELI song alerts the children to their NELI time is going to start, that where is NELI, that excitement of who's going to be the best listener, and then the rules. They have been key to that start, and those NELI rules we're using throughout the day, so that the children know, obviously to be looking, to be listening, to be sitting still, and obviously being quiet when other people are talking. The NELI programme is different to other intervention programmes that we've used within our setting, in that there's a very prescriptive script that the teachers and my support staff use. And initially we were quite apprehensive about that, because previously we have been very child-led. We have ensured that the book text comes from the children's interests. So it was really, we had to sort of go for this and take that leap of faith that because obviously we need to make changes in Liverpool to improve the outcomes for our children, that we were going to have a good go at this and see whether it would make a difference to the outcomes for our children.
The impact of the children's communication and language skills within our class since using the NELI programme, you can see it has progressed, it's become better. There's been situations maybe within the class with one of the children out of my groups, one of the little boys, you can see how much he's come on. Within the classroom, he's been able to communicate to his peers when he is feeling angry or if there's something that he doesn't like, instead of going full force in and just using physical attention or physical action, he's able to express himself more.
The special words have just been the most amazing things. You know, for children to come out at the end of a 20-week programme, we know they've been exposed to 82 words, which obviously a real range of adjectives and verbs that possibly you might think children know, but when you start delving deeper, often children, you know, we just assume sometimes. And I think for me as a teacher for over 25 years, I don't think I've probably always given the definition possibly within one context, maybe not have gone the way NELI goes into so much detail, just like the word stuck, you know, you're stuck in a traffic jam or you're stuck in the mud, or all those different sort of ways that we can use a word. And actually for 3 and 4 year olds, how empowering to hear that. They might not grasp that at this stage, but as they're going through their journey, they're going to start making those connections.
We've also got a little girl with EAL, and she was selective mute when she first started with us, but since doing the NELI programme, she is now so confident. She's speaking in full sentences, speaking to the staff, to other children, and mum and dad at home as well. I've noticed a massive improvement with just her confidence. I think she had it all in, you know, in there, maybe some of it in there before, but you know, her confidence now, she's just absolutely great.
NELI is a structured programme and it's scripted. This has helped as our 3 classes. We want all to have consistency across the 3 of them. So if a teacher wasn't in or was unable to take the class, we know that those children will still be receiving the same high quality as the other 2 classes would be.
Our 3 staff members within preschool take it in turns each week to deliver the session. So they'll deliver the story on a Monday and the special words on the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. We found this to be really effective as each staff member is getting the experience, the knowledge behind NELI, why we're doing it, and just continue to develop the professional development.
So where the staff would have been having to plan their individual book every week, and then obviously the activities coming from that, now they've got all that very detailed planning from the NELI programme. So that takes off that work burden.
Because the programme gives the staff so much information, everything is kind of there for you. You just come up with some new ideas to enhance the room for the children.
The benefits for delivering NELI for EYFS practitioners is it reduces teacher workload and it fits into the EYFS framework reform.
I don't know how they come up with so many ideas. They are fully engaged and committed, but it's not a chore for them. They love it. They absolutely love doing the NELI programme, and as soon as it's finished, they only want a couple of weeks break and they want to start it again. They wish it could run throughout the whole year.
We would definitely recommend NELI to other settings. We found the enthusiasm from our practitioners, the children, even parents. Everyone loves it. It's a fantastic opportunity and we really don't want it to end.
For us, a week of NELI looks like fun and happiness. We enjoy it every week, don't we?
Yeah.
We love on a Friday where we can plan for the next week of what we're going to do. What have we enjoyed that week, what's worked well, and how we can just embed it into our planning anyway, which has been really simple to do, hasn't it?